Right, I'm actually in the process of making a video which I will release tomorrow, and it's mainly in Peru, and it's going to be pretty long, so I want to get these out of the way. They've been on my Google page for a week, I would say, so I'm going to do it now. And so yeah, you can go check these out closer, because when I'm presenting these type of images on my Google page, they're pretty dirty, so you can go check them out in detail. What I'm going to try and show you here, which is, I'm only guessing here, this is only an idea, so this is a video where I'm just taking a guess, but it's a guess based on something with common sense behind it, which I will get to. But all these images here are all in Luxor, Egypt, and it is one of the most renowned sites on earth that everybody on earth has seen, that's into history, especially in Egypt. So you will have all have seen this, and this is the site that we're going to look at. That's actually the second image. Now when you go look at these, I want you to look at areas like this, because what I'm going to show you is that this is indeed the real site that has gone through the flood, and it's just compacted down into what you see, regardless of what this was built of, right? We know it will have been built of all types of materials that I've presented on this channel, and from the flood it's just compacted down into what you see, but you can still see how these things were constructed. And all this is rubble on the floor, and it will go down much further, obviously, right? So we will move on. This is the main site here in Luxor, and as they were starting to excavate all this will have been covered over, and they have built those pillars there that you're looking at were not found like that. They have pulled pieces up and built this as they go, right? This platform has just been left to put those on. All this will have been compacted down like that. This site wasn't. That's just rubble. And what I'm getting at, that is the site that you will all recognize. It's in Luxor, and that's the area that we've just been looking at, and they've encased it in blocks and left it like that. This thing here, I've just shown you, they've built this 100% from scratch. They are building a theme park. That's what Egypt is. Everything, that their entire narrative is that everything is either a tomb or somewhere to pray. Yes, and none of it was. Okay, maybe 5% of it was. Yes, like in modern times we've got graveyards and churches, okay, but everything is basically a building, a city. So that's the site that they've built from scratch. And the reason why I know that what I'm going to present is probably the truth, right? And it does not take more than 5 brain cells to realise I'm right on this. This is the question that I needed to take away from this. Would you build something like this, as technical as this, in front of this entire mound, for this to crumble away in rain and wind, to land on top of this and smash and kill hundreds of people? Again, it takes about 2 seconds to work that out. So this is completely fake, and I've just proven it to you. But when you go look at these images, you will see construction pieces throughout all this. I can't really show you, when I'm filming it like this, because you don't get the fine details. But you can see how legs of this, struts, span out. It will be the same on this side. I wish I had another image showing this side. You can see unnatural pieces, huge pillars. Right, funny enough, there's one there and there's one there, but you will see bars, huge construction pieces. This is the real site here. This is where rubble fell, then got covered over, and that's how some of it survived. All this has turned into what you see. Look at the shape of it, right? So that's all really I want to get across to you. This is the same area, and I've shown you before that this type of thing that they tried to present, where people were just living in tiny little boxes side by side, is ridiculous. These are entire floorings. You know, like on a skyscraper, you need to build these box areas to lay your your boards on so you can walk on. That's all these were. They weren't living in little box-sized rooms side by side. These are floorings. Yeah, so that is Luxor, and they are constructing a theme park for you as they go. It's the same area. Go check these images out, and this is how they present their rock carved bullshit to you. Because you can obviously see that there's a pillar that's half sticking out of this mud rock, because that's what it is, and it would look like that, right? And what I'm getting at is that you could knock all this out and there would be rooms inside this mountain, right? So that's the idea that I want you to go and check, and if you want to go find more images on it, then please do.